The film begins in New York at a hospice where cancer patients are receiving care. Sam, one of the patients, is part of a group circle, but expresses her frustration with the facility, openly stating that it's a terrible place. Her only comfort comes from her cat, Frodo, and while the hospice staff, especially Ruben, try to offer her some companionship, Sam keeps her distance, avoiding any real connection. One day, Ruben arranges an outing for the patients, hoping to give them a break from their routines. Sam, eager to get a slice of pizza from a specific place, joins the group. They visit a children's puppet show, and at first Sam appears to enjoy it, but her mood quickly shifts when something unfortunate happens during the performance. Sam storms out with Frodo, and when Ruben insists they head back to the hospice without the promised pizza, Sam grows even more upset. Ruben tries to be supportive, saying he just wants to be a friend, but Sam coldly retorts that they're not friends and boards the bus, keeping her distance. The atmosphere shifts dramatically as Sam notices the other patients huddled in fear at the back of the bus. Outside, military troops swarm the streets as meteors rain down from the sky. Panic erupts, and alien creatures begin to invade the city, attacking civilians and spreading terror. During the chaos, Sam is violently thrown against a wall and knocked unconscious. When she awakens, she finds herself in a shelter, safe for the moment with Frodo and a few other survivors, including Ruben and Henry. Sam embraces Ruben in a rare moment of warmth, but overhears a military broadcast urging everyone to stay put in order to avoid attracting the aliens. While trying to keep track of Frodo, Sam inadvertently leads an alien toward them when her cat brushes past a bell, setting off a chain of events. Fortunately, Sam manages to avoid detection, narrowly escaping the alien's grasp. Ruben suggests heading back to the hospice, but Sam is resolute in her desire to go to Harlem to get pizza from Patsy's. From the roof of their shelter, they witness the military bombing bridges to block off exits from the city. In the midst of the tension, one survivor starts to lose it, and while Henri tries to calm him down, his panic almost draws the alien's attention. In a desperate attempt to prevent a disaster, Henri kills the man by slamming his head against the wall. The situation grows dire when a backup generator starts emitting noise, drawing the attention of an alien. Ruben runs to shut it down, but as he does, his shirt gets caught on something, and he's killed in an instant. Sam, devastated, is left to pick up the pieces, now fully alone in a world that's turned into a nightmare. The next morning, Sam, determined to reach Harlem, begins her journey with Frodo in tow. On the way, she encounters two kids and gives them her candy before hearing an announcement from the military. They're offering safe passage to survivors, directing them to boats on the south side of the city as the aliens cannot swim. Sam walks away from the crowd heading toward the boats, but the growing frenzy attracts the aliens, leading to a near-death experience as Sam is almost trampled by the stampede. She narrowly escapes, finding refuge under a car. Frodo runs off to find water, and along the way he meets Eric, a traumatized English law student who has been struggling to cope with the chaos. Eric follows Frodo back to Sam, and the two bond over their shared hardship. As they walk through the city, the heavy rain offers them a brief respite, allowing them to speak more freely. Sam tries to convince Eric to go to the boats, but he insists on accompanying her to her apartment so she can grab her pain medication. At the apartment, Eric learns more about Sam's past, discovering a poetry book she's written and hearing stories about her father, who used to play piano at a nearby jazz club. The following day, Sam and Eric continue their journey to Harlem, but their path takes an unexpected turn when they find that Patsy's has been destroyed in the chaos. Undeterred, Sam and Eric head to the nearby jazz club, where Eric goes out to find pizza from another place. He writes Patsy's on the box as a tribute and surprises Sam by entertaining her with a dance and a card trick, leaving her genuinely impressed. As they make their way through the city, they see boats on the horizon and head in their direction. In an attempt to give Eric and Frodo a chance to escape, Sam uses a crowbar to smash car windows, drawing the attention of the aliens. This allows them to move toward the boats, but when Eric accidentally kicks a can, the aliens head in his direction. He narrowly escapes by jumping into the water and making it to the boats, where Henri and other survivors pull him aboard. Eric checks his pocket and finds a note from Sam. It's a final message, thanking him for helping her and showing her what it means to live, even in her final moments. Meanwhile, Sam walks alone through the empty streets of Harlem, knowing that her time is almost up. In an act of defiance, she takes out her headphones and plays her music loudly, a last moment of freedom before her inevitable death. As she smiles, the sound of an approaching creature grows louder, and the film ends with a chilling sense of finality.